The Panthers have had their first few days of training camp, and on day one, Sam Darnold took the first team reps. And on day two, they split first team reps between Darnold and Baker. But my main question is, how long is the team going to keep up this farce of Sam Darnold maybe being the starter? And if it's not a farce, I really have to question how smart the leadership in the Panthers organization really is. Because what are we doing here? Like, why is it even a possibility that Sam Darnold might start? Like, why are they keeping up this charade? And if it's not a charade, what the hell is going on? Because Sam Darnold should not be your starter day one. I don't care if Baker had just landed in Charlotte and hadn't even read the playbook yet. You give Baker the first team reps, or you give Matt Corral the first team reps. I've said before that they should make this QB competition an honest competition. But when I said that, I meant an honest competition between Matt Corral and Baker Mayfield. Sam Darnold should not factor into this because we know what Sam Darnold is. We've seen his movies before. We know he's just not good. Like, I saw a Panthers beat reporter on Twitter talking about how over the offseason, Sam Darnold has really matured. And I'm just like, when has the knock on Sam Darnold ever been his maturity? That's never been the case. The knock on Sam Darnold was never that he's immature. The knock on Sam Darnold is that he sucks. That's the problem with Sam Darnold. I'm sure he's a great boyfriend or husband or father. Maybe he has kids. I don't know if he has kids, or he's a great, son, brother, sibling, whatever. I'm sure he's maybe a great person in real life. But you know what that means as far as playing football? Diddly squat. It means nothing. It means nothing as far as playing football. I'm pretty sure there's many like great guys out there in the world who can't play quarterback in the NFL. And Sam Darnold seems to be one of them. Well, he might be a great backup. I'm sure he can come in for a couple games a year and maybe keep you competitive. But we know that he's not a franchise quarterback at this point. Like, we just know what he is. He shouldn't factor into this year at all unless something has gone horribly, horribly wrong. You just don't need to keep up this whole charade of, hey, maybe if Sam Darnold plays well in training camp, he can be the starter. We saw the reports coming out of training camp last year that, Sam Darnold looks great. He's making all the throws. He's a better athlete than we thought he was. His arm is really good. Yeah, if you're just lining quarterbacks up where there's no defense and no real pressure in a game and see who can do the most stuff on the field, Sam Darnold's a upper tier quarterback. The guy is a decent athlete. He has a great arm. He can make all the throws. It's just that when you put some pressure on him, he falls apart. We've seen it. We saw it last year. We've seen it in his career with the Jets. Now, yeah, his time with the Jets was not a great organization. And when he came to the Panthers last year, it's not like he was surrounded by talent. But you know what he didn't do? Make the talent that was around him any better. He made the talent that was around him worse. Sam Darnold is not a quarterback that you can trust your franchise with, especially if you just traded for Baker Mayfield. And I don't care if they only traded a fifth round pick for Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield has proven himself to be miles and away better than Sam Darnold. And I'm no Baker Mayfield fan. You can go look at my other videos. I'm not a Baker stan. I don't believe in him as a franchise quarterback, but I believe in him as being a better quarterback than Sam Darnold any day of the week. Like, I think he is much better than Sam Darnold. I think Baker is at least, a starter in the NFL. I don't believe Sam Darnold to be that at all. So this competition they're going to have in camp, go ahead and make Sam Darnold the third string quarterback. I don't care if it hurts his feelings. Like, this is a business. He signed up to get paid to play this sport. This is his job. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way, and them's be the breaks. Make him the third string quarterback. Put Matt Corral in with the second team, or give Matt Corral some splits with the first team, and make it a competition between Matt Corral and Baker. Because Sam Darnold just shouldn't factor into this at all. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, go hit that thumbs up. And while you're down there, if you're so inclined, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.